Are you in the camp of photographers that likes to have UV filters on the end of all of your lenses? If so, why do you have them on the end of your lenses? And what are they even for? Okay, so I have UV filters on the end of all of these Canon lenses here. And in fact, with the Canon L series lenses, they are weather sealed, but only if you have a filter in the front filter thread. And so I do for these lenses here. But the question is, what filter is there? And most often it's going to be a UV filter. Not an actual filter like a circular polarizing filter or an ND filter or a color temperature filter, something like that. Now, of course, UV filters are actual real filters. I mean, we can buy them, we can put them on our lenses, but are they doing anything to improve the image quality in our digital mirrorless or DSLR cameras? And the short answer to that is no. UV filters are essential if you're shooting film to avoid weird discoloration and artifacting in the sky, but UV filters don't actually do anything to improve the image quality on the sensors of your mirrorless or DSLR cameras, and say it doesn't do anything to improve the balance of the sky. So that being the case, what actual function are they performing when we put them on the end of all of our lenses? And I think the short answer to that is to protect against dust and scratches, and also to ensure the weather seal properties of lenses if that's a condition of their weather sealing. But primarily, you and I, we use UV filters on the end of our lenses to protect them against dust and scratches. And that's all very well, but now that we know it doesn't improve image quality and we are just using it for protection, does it do anything to diminish image quality? And once again, the answer to that is yes, in certain circumstances. I mean, the thing that annoys me most about using UV filters is that when you're shooting directly into light or light's coming in on an oblique angle, it can actually cause ghosting or flaring or glare because of the light skimming off the top of the first layer, the UV lens, before it hits the front element of the actual lens. And that can be really annoying because you might not even notice that until you're back looking at it on the computer, and by then it's way too late, the photos are unusable. You can't actually sharpen them or do anything to remove that ghosted image. The other thing I find with some UV filters on some lenses is they can cause extra vignetting, and that's often not what you're after. So in those cases, you kind of have to take the UV filter off to make sure you're getting the best image quality out of the lens. But then that's what makes UV filters such a vexed item for me. Like camera straps, you know, I can't go without them, but I just hate using them because I know the UV filter's not doing anything to improve my image quality, but I'm the kind of person that likes to have protection against dust and scratches. I mean, the thing is, with having a UV filter on to protect against dust and scratches, it has to go on day one, and it has to never come off until you finish with the lens, you sell it on, or whatever happens to it, but it can never come off because the moment you first take that UV filter off, that's the time you're going to get the dust and scratches. And for me, that bore out to be true with my RF 50mm f1.8, which I'm filming on now. I took it out one day without the filter. I think I'd had it for 2 days beforehand, and I scuffed up the front element. Now, it doesn't affect the image quality at all having that scuff there, but it's annoying because every time I pick it up I see it, and of course no one's going to buy it off me anymore, so that's pretty much my 50mm for life with its scuffed up front element. And I'm really annoyed because I had a filter on it the night before, and I do have a filter on it now, but the damage is already done, it's got the scuffs, and that's what caused me to even think of this video at all today. Well, I'll be interested to know what you think. I'm firmly in the camp of UV filters are absolutely essential on the end of your lenses, but do keep in the back of your mind that they could impact your image quality, and in those cases, just take them off, but be extra careful with your lens. Hey, and before you go today, you may as well check out a couple of videos right here, see if there's anything else that interests you in the world of photography. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!